Guys, we've solved the age-old question. Bigfoot is real. Or at least that's what tourists believe after filming this video while on a train in Colorado. Let's watch.
It's an elusive creature. All right, just squat it down.
Where at?
Yeah, let me see your camera. I'll do it.
One of the eyewitnesses, 44-year-old Shannon Parker, told the New York Post, quote, "We were looking for elk in the mountains and my husband sees something moving and then can't really explain it. So he's like, Bigfoot?" The video follows another viral capture of a possible skunk ape in the woods of Mississippi. You know, I love these videos, Jess. I have been infatuated with Bigfoot ever since I was a kid, always hoping that it really existed, he, she, whatever. And now we have some video footage that may confirm my childhood dreams.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated on, the weird stuff, the aliens, the Bigfoot, the unknown. I took a class when I was an undergrad on world archaeology. We covered human history. And it didn't sit right with me that we have our descendants, right, in the theory of evolution, but a lot of ancient hominids that came before Homo sapiens that were kind of in between, what we see chimpanzees, gorillas, and human beings, right? That they were all killed. I find that fascinating. Why did we do that? But also, I find it interesting that what if, maybe some of the species are still surviving and living in the woods and they have a secret society and they live in caves? Like, that would be really cool. Is there evidence of that? No. Could have this been a prank and that's a guy in a suit? Maybe. Yeah. But I would like to believe that perhaps we didn't kill all of the iterations of, humans that came in between, what we see as chimpanzees and gorillas and human beings. I think that would be cool. There's still some version of hominids out there.
There's so much unknowns. I want to borrow this quote from a long time ago from Donald Rumsfeld, and this is such an interesting way to use this quote in this particular conversation. But there are known unknowns, right? So there's so much stuff that we just don't know about Earth, about the universe, and I think human beings are just fascinated with wanting to know, are there other creatures, other intelligent life on our own planet or beyond? And so when you see videos like this, I think it makes people really wonder, what if this is real? Could it possibly be that these large creatures have existed alongside of us for thousands of years and we just never knew?
Yeah, what if one of those UFOs crashed and the non-human biologics in the UFO was a Chewbacca-looking dude, Like, it's pretty cool that you go on the train, you see, Bigfoot, but also maybe, potentially, an alien that looks like Chewbacca. Maybe the aliens look like us. Maybe they look like, iterations of human beings. I think any theory goes until we figure out what was spotted out there in Colorado. I love that the internet immediately jumped on this and made it go viral, especially when we're in a time when so many videos are AI and are fake. We still get a Bigfoot clip and we're like, maybe. We haven't admitted yet that it could be a deep fake.
I mean, I love these videos because having these conversations really do bring out the inner child, I think, in all of us. We all, I think, yearn and wonder about, again, the possibilities. Things that, as we get older, we're told there's no way this could be true. Aliens aren't real. There's no way Bigfoot is really out there living in the woods in a secret society in caves, as you put it. And when I saw that video on X, formerly Twitter, I looked at it so many times, Jess. I shared it with a bunch of my friends, and we all started texting back and forth like, holy smoke. Is it like, what if that's a real thing? I mean, again, it just sort of unleashed that imagination that I think many of us cage as we get older.
Yeah, I want to believe we don't understand everything about the world, because if we did as human beings, things wouldn't be as much in crisis as they are today.
Isn't that true?
I like the theory that this could be a big distraction from everything in the media cycle, but I think, people are still going to pay attention to everything that's going on in the news. It's just that we have this additional other thing of the prospect of mystical creatures living among us on planet Earth. I'm waiting for the Colorado Park Service to do a full search of what's going on. Are the biologists getting on this? Are they getting out there in the field doing their research, trying to identify what this was? Or do we think but they fully understand what's in the woods and they've written this off, and there's not going to be a response from the scientific community because there has been a little bit of a dismissal from the scientific community of a lot of the mystical creatures that are rumored to be, living among us on Earth.
I wonder how many people just on the train also saw it. Because I didn't hear a lot of people saying, oh my God, do you see that? And I'm just wondering, the video wasn't very long, so we have no clue what really occurred afterwards. But I wonder if there are others who saw it and could have gotten maybe better footage, or maybe they zoomed in a bit more.
Hear me out. This could just be a really elaborate plot from the tourism department in Colorado. They could be like, listen, we're not raking it in as far as tourism goes in the state. What can we do? Like, Jimmy's got that suit in his closet. Let's send him out there. I think we need more creative ways to raise local revenue. And perhaps this is Colorado, just doing their very best at that.
Well, look, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about planning my next trip to Colorado next spring. I want to see if maybe just I'll get a clip of Bigfoot next.
Yeah, it's time they start investing in signs, T-shirts, hats, put up a gift shop, make a train stop right there where he was spotted, really capitalize on the opportunity.
Well, look, when I go, Jess, I'll make sure I get a ticket for you and whomever else want to join me and my girlfriend, and maybe we'll go out on the adventure in search of the next Bigfoot.
Yeah, we'll show up in matching T-shirts, back to rising. But listen, I think this is a time when people want a response from the Park Service. People are going to want to know, like, are you monitoring that area? Why is the train passing through this place and people are seeing this thing? Is it a place where there's residential areas nearby and this could be a prank and it could be a person? Are we going to check if the video is real? I think everyone's like, who responds to stuff like this? Is somebody going to get on this, or is it just going to be rumors on the internet forever and us reposting the video wondering? I think, people want a response.
Yeah, I think they do. And like, I'll say to the people out there who are just wondering, maybe I'm too old to think this is real. There's nothing wrong with unleashing that inner child. I think, to the point that Jess made, the world is in chaos right now, where we're always trying to figure out what is the next thing we have to worry about. Many people are struggling to take care of medical costs. We talked about premiums going up. We have international conflicts. People are struggling to make more money. And here we have a fun, lively story where we can relax a little bit, get away from the craziness, and just imagine, what if? And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, Jess.
I think some people might have had Bigfoot already on their 2020 bingo card. But yeah, I think it's good for people, to maybe relish in the humble side of them, that, like, we really don't understand the universe. There's always that recurring meme, the recurring reminder. Like, we're just living on a floating rock through space, guys. It's an important philosophical perspective. I think it helps us recognize our humanity when we grapple with the unknown. And I think there's actually a lot of species out there that we've yet to discover. Is it likely that we haven't discovered one this big? Probably not, when we consider satellite imaging and whatnot. Yeah. But I think everyone's curious as to why NASA stopped exploring the ocean and went to space instead. I don't think they got bored. I think maybe they found something down there they didn't want to bother. I think it's good we ask questions like these.
I think so too. Again, let that inner child run wild, question everything, and have fun while doing it. But that does it for us this week on Rising. Jess, it's been great being here with you. Thanks so much. I've had a lot of fun with the back and forth.
Yeah, Bigfoot's real. Bigfoot's real. All right, everybody, remember to like, share, and subscribe this stream. And if you want to listen on the go, we are now available wherever you get your podcast. Bye, y'all.
Take care, guys.